Okay, guys, this is a $3 freeze out with $150 guaranteed. And we had a pretty decent start to this tournament. You start with 3K chips, and right here I'm up to about 8,300. And Need a Glass of Milk is going to open here for a little min raise action. And we have Pinky B here in the small blind. I don't know if you remember him. He was at the final table of my video, Poor Poker episode 2, and he calls, and I'm gonna jam my 20 big blinds with ace queen suited, and he makes an interesting call with 5-9 suited, and he actually scares me by hitting the 5 on the flop, but not sure what he's doing there. I'm gonna send him a bunch of question marks in the chat here. Just send him all the question marks I can here for a little bit. I mean, that's what you have to do when someone does something very questionable. You gotta send the question marks, let them know what's up. And I think he's gonna go crazy here and just I think he might be a little embarrassed about what he did, or I don't know, maybe he has to go somewhere, but this does happen from time to time in these small stake tournaments where people just go ballistic and just jam every hand, and even if they have a decent stack, like he had like 30 big blinds there, and he shoved 22 of them on 5-9 suited, and here he is with queen 4. Like he had a decent chance. He had 10 big blinds, didn't have to do anything like that, but he somehow miraculously gets the more than triple up. But at least luckily for us, we are on the left-hand side of him, so we get to see what he does first before we act. At least in 8 out of every 9 hands, that is. But here he is jamming once again. Let's see if Need a Glass of Milk calls him. No, he lets him get away with it. And obviously he's shoving any 2 cards, so I mean, I'm pretty sure that's clear by now. So Need a Glass of Milk here is going to go the conservative route and just limp, which isn't the worst idea. That way, unless in case he jams, you could just fold, or you could trap him by limping and have him shove, and you can just snap him off with a good hand. But Pinky B counters with the very trollish min 3-bet. Oh, that's a very trollish move by him. It's gonna be hard for Need a Glass of Milk to get away from that one. And I think he's just gonna check fold here. Let's see. Yep, check fold. Very weak by Need a Glass of Milk there. I have a 18K at this point, and that's a very strong stack, especially for this tournament structure. And we have an all-in from Need a Glass of Milk, and then we get a reshove from Pinky B, and my ace jacket's way ahead of Pinky B's range here, but I still have 4 players left to act, and I have Need a Glass of Milk all in, so I mean, I want to preserve that 18K stack as best I can right now and try to look for a better spot, because there's going to be better spots with this guy. And he does have pocket 3s and hits the set, so I would have been dead. So Pinky B on a roll. Not too long ago, it was down to like, what, 3,900, and now he's up to 20K after jamming the queen 4. And he limps here, and I kind of want to get into a flop with him, see what he does post-flop, see if I can hit a big hand. I have King Jack. That's perfectly reasonable, especially against his range, which is pretty much anything. Let's see what this... All right, so we have 4 players. I flopped top 2, so hopefully he gets out of line here. Let's see. Oh, the big blind checks. Pinky B. All right, that's kind of what we were looking for. He bets pot, and I'm going to have to raise him up here a bit. I think that's a good number. And already calls. Another heart comes off. He just jammed. There's no way he has a flush. I don't think he'd be jamming with a flush here. I want Jack 6 with it. Oh my fucking... Wow. Well, I guess you just have to admit when you've been outplayed. Good job, Pinky B. All right.